Hello everyone, this is Darius from Heaven's Store and I'm here at the European World Championship qualifiers for Yu-Gi-Oh! After the Ultimate Time Wizard Tournament, 256 players played and this guy managed to get top 4 with Lightsworn.
Yeah,
congratulations.
indeed.
What's your name again, sorry?
I'm Dennis.
Dennis, nice to meet you. And
Hey there.
yeah, so Lightsworn, uncommon deck for the top cut, I will say, but you geared it perfectly. And,
Yeah, it definitely is. I've always been a dedicated Lightsworn player. My last real major event top was the European Championship 10 years ago in 2014. I topped there with Lightsworns and I went from competitive to casual player and remain with Lightsworns only on locals level, but I'm there with fun, and we just arrived to the Euros this year only for Time Wizard event, and yeah, only option for me was Lightsworn, and it carried out.
Amazing to see someone with such knowledge and yeah, experience with the deck, then also being able to perform with it.
Apparently so, yeah.
So let's get into the deck profile.
So, no comments needed. Double JD. I played a triple Wolf build. Come to this later. Triple Celestia, triple Raikou, double Lila, and Lightsworn one-offs as needed for the names. The non-Lightsworn engine with double Honest and one Gauss, one Plague, one Necro Gardener, and one Trooper.
The honorary Lightsworn.
It is, yeah. Additional monster I had in the deck I tested was Tragodia, but in the end I didn't feel comfortable with it. Every time I had it, didn't work out in any way, so I kicked it as a last-second decision, and so that's the lineup. Triple Wolf and Triple Celestia seems a bit crazy, but I can give a shout out to Michael Boyd. I follow his content, I follow his YouTube channel, and he's a dedicated Lightsworn player as well. He does not know me, obviously, but I follow him. And he and some other guys came up with the idea of Triple Wolf, Triple Celestia. I tested it. I stick to Christian Swarm for quite a while, but in my opinion, it's not as consistent as this one. Wolf can kick you back. I won't deny it, but in the end, apparently, it worked out for me. So
it's a big body to then tribute for the Celestia, of course.
Yeah, that's the idea behind it. Yeah. So for the spells, it's triple recharge. There comes the Spice with triple Pot of Avarice. I saw reasoning for only going with 2, but after testing and milling pots, I went with 3 and I wouldn't play it anymore in the future. Double Gold Sark to selectively search cards. This was crazy all weekend.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Cold Wave, especially in this build with the triple Celestia and the Wolves, this is some kind of a cheat code. I won so many matches going with Cold Wave and dropping the JD, dropping the Celestia, if having Lightsworn on board. This card is crazy in Lightsworns. I only had good experience with it. So the one-offs, of course, foolish. This was added instead of the Tragodia. Some play it main, some do not have it at all. I have it, usually have it in the side deck because I have from experience from the other Time Wizard format. And yeah, it was a last moment decision to swap this for Tragodia, and it worked out pretty well for me.
Getting rid of the dead wolves in your hand.
Yeah, and I played over Beckoning Light. I played no Beckoning Light at all. My feeling in testings and everything else was Beckoning Light is not that bad, but if I have a clocked hand, I want those stuff in the grave immediately and draw into something I can make use of again. Just personal preference, and I liked it. I really liked it so far. The one charge, Heavy Storm, and for the trap lineup, again, the idea from maybe not only his idea, but I saw it with Michael Boyd's channel. One Mirror Force, one Trapdoor Shoot, and one Threatening Roar kicked the Beckoning Lights. I was really surprised by those traps in the Lightsworns. Usually you do not play any traps in Lightsworns. Mirror Force was good all day, Raw was good all day. No one expects these. And Trap Dash Shoot won me so many games, it was crazy. But it was my experience this weekend. I do not play it like the other time user format. If I open with it, have it set, I do not fire it immediately. I won 4 matches only because I saved it. And in Edison, in this 2010 time user format, resolving is mid-game when the opponent is extending, when he's trying to overcome you with something, and you pop it right in the middle of their combo. It punished them so hard, and I won 4 games only because of that. Card is crazy. Impressive. And I really liked it. Playing traps in Lightsworn surprised me a lot, and I like it.
Awesome. So we move on to the extra deck and then the side deck, or the side deck first?
We go with extra
Let's
deck.
Go, yeah.
So this one is not too crazy. Stardust Dragon, one Avenging Knight.
Did you ever make it?
Yep, I did.
Oh, okay.
I really did. I made it once,
yep.
And it came in for game.
Yep.
All in all, you do not need your extra deck that often. Yep. Mostly, I use Plague very, very many times, but I hardly ever went for the extra deck. So I made Avenging Knight Partial, I made Brainiac like 2 times. I summoned 1 Goyo, 1 Stardust, and that was it.
Yep.
Nothing at all weekend. So, but you have to play it, obviously. 1 Dark End Dragon, summon it even less. Black Rose, Colossal Fighter, Gaia, Tester, Red Dragon Archfiend, Ancient Fairy, Tempest Magician, sadly for timeout reasons, but didn't come up at all. Armory Arm, Mistworm, and 1 Chimera Tech for any machine matchups. I played 1 Machina, no, 2. Apparently I played 1 Machina Gadget and 1 Machina Control Turbo, whatever people call it. Didn't come up, but you have to go for it.
Yep.
So that's it for the extra deck. And moving on to the side deck. Double Consecrated Light for Black Wings. Double Cyber Dragons for the set. Machine type decks. And sometimes, if going second, I sided against aggro decks to overcome their beat sticks or crucial things like maybe Banish of Radiance, Thunder Kings, and so on. I went with double Kaiku to punish some decks like Vayu Turbo, to some degree Amaryllis, and to protect myself from cards like DD Crow or Soul Release, because they, everyone knows, come very crucial against Lightsworns. And I had some plays where I sided them in game 2 or 3 before I resolved the pot, before I dropped the JD or whatever. Summon Kaiko first and your grave is safe. Yep. So I liked it a lot and banished some many stuff from opponent's graveyards. So I liked it. I went in with 1 return. The idea was behind it to punish Soul Release plays. It came up only once and worked out for me. Yep. 1 Torrential against aggro decks and 1 Call of the Haunted. Always came in with Kaiku in combination to counter Soul Release play or DD Crow play or against aggro decks. Double Royal Oppression. I went with 1 Mind Control for possible Lightsworn count decks and against hamster decks. It came up once I took control of a hamster, summoned my own Raikou, and 1 time I took control of a face-down opponent's Raikou, set my Garrosh next to it, popped his card, drew 1 card, and went with a Stardust Synchro with Blake Spreader. So
Nice.
Worked out. Spell trap removal and one burial from the different dimension. The idea was to get stuff back to my grave if I desperately need it after soul release or against decks like Amaryllis because of different dimension return the spell. Yeah.
No True Knight main.
No, I saw many decks maining it, but using the Cold Wave and going with triple Celestia, I feel confident moving it to the side deck. Very often came in combination with Roll Oppression to bounce it back.
Yep.
Lightsworn has a good time playing Roll Oppression themselves because even if you can't special summon, you have a lot of beat sticks with Jane, with Aaron, with Lila, and you have Honest in the back. If you're under oppression and the opponent cannot get rid of your field, you have Celestia as a pseudo monarch, so it doesn't hurt you as hard as you think. I liked it that way. There's maybe some room for improvement. I wasn't entirely sure of this. I wasn't 100% sure about this, but from this tournament it worked out for me. I had not too much time testing. As a full-time working dad with kids, you only remain with Time Wizard format and little testing, but I felt confident with Lightsworn since I played from the very first day of their release, and yeah, it worked out for me. People tend to go away from Lightsworn. It is luck-based, there's no denying that, but if you experience with the deck, you can gear it to be less lucky. Luck is always involved with Lightsworns. My top 4 match, Wolf, like to see my hand in both matches. It is what it is. This was Lightsworn tend to do, but it was enough for top 4. I was very confident with the deck. I like it a lot. People should try it and give it a chance.
For sure. Lightsworn back on the menu, boys. And any final closing thoughts on the tournament? Any shout-outs you would like to give?
Yeah, shout-outs, as I said before, Michael Boyd, he is doing a great job promoting Lightsworn and Lightsworn content. To any fellow Lightsworn dedicated players, keep on trying Lightsworns, give it a try. Shout out to our local TO Norbert Reichenbach. He's doing a great job providing us with local tournaments, and yeah, all in all, great experience. I like the tourney a lot. Fought my way back from a round 1 loss. Lost the first round, had to grind all the way to the top undefeated, and yeah, top 4. I'm very happy about it. Far more than I expected, and had a great time.
Awesome. Congratulations once again. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for watching. Go on and play more Edison, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.